Hi Rachel, it's Steve Chandler with Headlocked Media, and here is the video that I said I would shoot over and get to you today. So I'm going to cover about 4 different topics in this video, and just really wanting to kind of give you as much education as I possibly can on the digital online presence that you guys have for Bliss Salon of Winnetka. And so just kind of diving in, as you can see, I've got your website pulled up here, and I've looked through the whole website. You've got a beautiful website. I think this website looks great. The colors are very, they pop very well. You've got beautiful imagery on here, and quite honestly, I think this is a beautiful website. So I just wanted to give you some praise on that because it looks great. And a website like this should definitely do the job. So when it comes to attracting clients for a beauty business, it's definitely on point. And so just wanted to give you some credit on that one. And then the next topic I wanted to touch base on here is content. And something we were talking about on the phone yesterday was content and keywords. And so I had mentioned that my team was doing some keyword research. And so really, when it comes down to ranking this website in your area, you guys are doing great. So I'm going to give you just a little example of what I see. And so I've pulled up one of the keywords that we found in the search was Winnetka hair salons. And you're actually, so I'm going to drop down. This is what we call the map pack. And I'm going to talk about that here in a minute. But first, I want to jump down below the map pack to where the actual domains are sitting. And so you can see right here, we've got Yelp showing up first. Yelp's showing up second. Yelp usually takes the top seat because they are listing all the salons in that area, and it's hard to beat that when you've got one domain that has all salons listed versus a domain that just has one salon listed. And so Yelp will get that because they are a tool that shows all different hair salons for any type of business. And so I don't really consider Yelp as ranking in this because they're going to rank nationwide for that. So really, if we go right below Yelp, the first spot is by Paul Redder Salon. I can see, I did a little research on them. They've got 2 locations, one in Chicago, one in Winnetka. And so they are ranking with those 2 locations. They've got a lot of content. And so they are ranking right in front of you. But basically what I'm wanting to show you is you guys are ultimately ranking second. I know when I pull up this search in a program, I'll show you here in a minute, it says you're ranking 4th, and that's because it's taking Yelp into consideration, but clients won't. I did pull up both of these Yelp ads here just to see where you were ranking inside Yelp. And I don't recommend doing advertising with Yelp. I feel like that's not the best result that we've found for hair salons or hair schools. But we do want to see where you're ranking with them. So when I clicked on that, you are ranking about number 6. So you were definitely in the top 10, and that's awesome to see. I don't think you have to do anything there to make any changes. But you are ranking in the second spot here, and that second spot on the first page is going to bring you a good majority of business. We like to say 50 to 60% of business goes to the businesses located on the first page, and with you being in that second spot, you're definitely going to be getting the calls from that. The only thing that we could do on your website, we could do some backlink work and some keyword content, adding some keywords to your website, and that should be able to push you up in front of these guys if that was ever something that we wanted to look at. And so really what I was kind of getting at is in your website, what we would do is take a few of those keywords that you're ranking for, maybe not in the first place, and we would add a few more of those keywords, whether it's in pictures or in text, and ultimately allow Google to find more of those keywords on your site to move you up into the number 1 spot in there. So just wanted to let you know you're doing great. The second position is doing great, and so quite honestly, I'm not recommending that that's the area that you focus on. I just wanted to touch base on that and let you know what we found there. But in the second position, you're doing great. So there are some other areas that we can make sure that we are maximizing for you and ultimately sending leads your way for the salon. So the next area I wanted to touch base on was back at this map pack. It's a Google My Business listing is really what it is. A couple years ago, Google referred to it as the map pack because you have the map here with 3 businesses. Really, this is the 3 businesses that are the top ranking businesses, And just like we do SEO for a domain, a Google My Business listing we do SEO on that as well to make sure that a business shows up on that as well. So what I did is there are a few factors that are going to make a difference when it comes to ranking on the Google My Business listing. And so the number one factor is citations. And so I've done a little research here on the salons in your area. Paul Rudder, who is showing up in that map pack, Scissors Edge, who's also showing up in that map pack, and Pauline's Hair Salon, who's showing up in that map pack. And so citations are going to be what power your ranking in that map pack more than anything. It's the number one tool that is going to help rank you. And as you can see, Paul Rudder Salon has 51 citations pointing back at their Google My Business listing. Scissors Edge has 39. Pauline's Hair Salon has 28. And Bliss Salon of Winnetka has 37. If we go back to that, I can open this up to actually see what position you're in. And there we go. Let me move this over a little bit for you just so we can see. You can see Paul Rudder, Scissors Edge, Pauline's Hair Salon, and here you are, fourth, Bliss Salon of Winnetka. And if you're showing up fourth, that means you're not showing up in that 3-pack of the map pack. And really, 40 to 50% of business is done in that map pack listing. And so 40 to 50% of clients will pick a salon or a business out of those 3. It's easier, it's quicker, and a lot of people will jump on that. The rest of the 50 to 60% will actually pick a business down here in the URL listing or domain listing. And so that's just the average that we have seen over the years. And so what I do recommend, in one area that I do feel like you guys could really win and bring in more business and more calls, would be right here in the map pack. So my goal would be to put you in that number one position, and I can show you exactly how we'll get there. If we go back here, Paul Rudder, who's in the number one position, has 51 citations. You guys have 37. So what I would do is I would actually go out and get you more citations than them. So my goal would be to put you like around 80 citations. The way citations work is it's a name, address, phone number on a directory somewhere on the internet, and it's pointing back to your business. So the more fingers that point to your business over other businesses, that's what pushes your business up to that top position. So if you didn't know that about the map pack ranking, that's exactly how it works. So there's a few other factors that come into play with that, like reviews and a few other things, but you are very competitive with reviews. I think you guys are at a 4.7. So you guys are doing great, and you guys are in the 40s. I think if I looked last, you're at 41 reviews at a 4.7. You're doing great. We just got to get you up in this area to make sure that the clients are calling you before they call any other salon, right? So that's the second topic I wanted to cover. The third topic is your website. And so I just wanted to kind of show you, we have your salon right here, Bliss Winnetka right here. I'm going to jump into an overview on this one. And so this is a ratio of your UR and your DR. Ideal to get this thing to beat anybody else, it's to find golden ratio. And that means to find these numbers close as we can to each other. They don't have to be super high, but they do need to be balanced. And that's what gives you the most power. So you're doing good. You're at 20 and 6. We just need to focus on quality backlinks, and quality backlinks are what's going to bring the DR, the trust level, up. And so we've got to go out and get some quality backlinks from sites that are actually in the beauty industry or in the customer service industry, fashion industry. These are going to be the ones that are going to point back to the salon and give you more of a dominating factor over any other salon location. As you can see, you've got 28 domains, and out of those 28 referring domains, we've got 86 backlinks. I pulled up Paul Rudder Salon just to compare, and as you can see, they're at 18 and 7. You're sitting higher at 20 and 6, but their ratio is a little closer, and so that's probably exactly how they're beating you right there. They do have a few more backlinks. They have less referring domains, but they're getting backlinks out of less referring domains. So that tells me they don't have a lot of high quality backlinks. They're getting a lot of backlinks from a smaller number of referring domains. So this would be easy to beat. So really what I was pointing out with that is we could definitely get, let me go back to this, and we could definitely get you through SEO on your website. We could get you to move up to that number one spot. But again, I don't think that's the priority. I think the priority is to do some SEO on your Google My Business, and that is actually going to move you into a power place that you will get the majority of leads. And then the last area that I wanted to kind of touch base on here is the keywords. Kind of like we were talking earlier, the keywords are going to be key. You are being found for 349 keywords, which those could be a lot of different. I'm just going to take you through there real quick. Bliss Salon Winnetka, as you should be showing up #1, awesome. Nail Salon Winnetka, and these are like some more local keywords. You're showing up 6th. It looks like you were 9th. You've moved up 3 positions, and so that's one area we could grow. Salon, Bliss, and Spa. When I was doing some research, there's a lot of salons nationwide that use the name Bliss. And so really when it comes to a national keyword like that, I say national because it doesn't say Winnetka afterwards. We just want to make sure that any search that is in your local area that uses the name Bliss in salon, that you show up #1. So just making sure that we are maximizing that potential. As you can see here, Hair Salon Winnetka, Illinois, or IL, is you're ranking #2. Winnetka Hair Salons that I showed you on that search earlier, you're #4. And that's just because Yelp's sitting in front of you on 2 of those. So Bliss the Salon, again, different name, but if they search for that in your area, we want to make sure you show up for that. So Nail Salon Winnetka, currently you're in 15th position. So there are some areas and some movement we can make in this by placing more keywords onto your website, maybe naming some of the pictures proper keywords and doing some anchor text in some of the pictures as well. So there are some areas for growth. Those are kind of the 3 components that I wanted to kind of go over when it comes to your website and your Google My Business listing. The other piece that we were talking about yesterday was doing social media ads, and that is something you can definitely do. The most powerful thing that we can do for social media ads is to create awareness and to create that awareness in your community to where when people think of a hair salon or a nail salon or any of the services that you guys offer, that that your salon is showing up. And the way we do that is we typically will run 2 ads. We'll run an awareness ad that's just talking about your salon and the services that you guys offer, maybe showing pictures of your team. And then a second ad would be more for based on services that you want to grow your business on. We get great results with that because it starts to teach the community to think about Bliss. And whenever they're thinking about a salon, to think about Bliss. And we can see that people in the area are searching. So as you can see here, Hair Salon Winnetka, 20 people a month are searching. Winnetka Hair Salons, 30 people a month are searching. Nail Salon Winnetka, there's 100 people a month searching. Bliss Salon Winnetka, for you guys, you already have 100 people searching for your specific salon. So it's just maximizing all of these searches to make sure that we can rank in the top positions for those. But like I was saying, I think the most power we can get is if we did some work on SEO for your Google My Business listing, which is a very smart and inexpensive way to grow and get a lot of leads. I think this is going to be the most powerhouse benefit for you right here. The second benefit, I do believe, is going to be with social media and running some ads through that to just make sure that we are aware and the community is aware of Bliss Salon in your area when they think about a hair service, nail service, or any service that you guys are offering. So hopefully that covers most of the bases for you. I know this video went a little longer than most of my videos, but I wanted to cover all of the bases for you. We are here for you, so if you have any questions, all you have to do is just shoot me an email, or you could give me a call, whatever's best for you. But if you have any questions, or if you want to talk about anything or any details, you just reach out and let us know. Rachel, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.